Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battle Right Sage. We finally have a sneak peek of what the new champion, Zander, looks like. When you first look at the trailer, he looks an awful lot like a ranged DPS, and that was most people's initial reaction. Really? Another ranged DPS? But wait, it seems like they've just showcased his offensive abilities, but he is indeed a support champion. Check out this little part of the clip here. He's definitely healing Lucy. Sneaky stun lock. I think they wanted to get us all riled up, putting him on a team with Lucy, making us think he's a ranged DPS, and then sneaking in a little clip of him healing Lucy. Sneaky stun lock. I'm on to you. It's hard to tell exactly what he does until we see him being played properly, but we can make some educated guesses. First of all, it seems like the spell icons were not in the correct order when the champion was leaked. What I thought was his ultimate ability is likely his space ability, and his M1 and M2 were the wrong way around, and a bunch of other stuff. So let's go through everything here and try and figure out what it all does. First, his mouse 1 throws out 2 cards, an indigo card and a magenta card. But I'm just going to call them blue and pink from now on, because I'm a man and we only know like 5 colours. So the mouse 1 seems functionally similar to Polymorph and Pestilence. It damages enemies and it heals allies. It seems pretty self-explanatory, so let's just move on to his mouse 2. This one appears to be a damage-only ability on the surface, but I'm not entirely sure. The ability seems like it could be a piercing one, as you can see. The blue part of the projectile goes straight through Ashka here, but the pink part appears to stop. I'm not sure exactly what to make of that just yet, but I guess we'll find out. Moving on to what I presume is the space ability. This looks functionally quite similar to Grimrock's space from Bloodline Champions. There's a portal on the floor that any ally can walk through to teleport them to another location. One thing that isn't entirely clear is whether the person who enters can decide where they come out, or if there's a predetermined location decided by the Zander player. Next we have the Q ability, or I'm calling it the Q ability. To be honest, I'm kind of guessing which skill goes where, so don't take this as gospel, but let's just go with this for now. This ability appears to move Zander to a target location and puts a shadowy clone where he came from. So that's a second mobility skill. It also looks like the clone can mirror his mouse 1 in certain situations, but I'll come back to that in a minute. Then we have the rabbit ability. Yet another mobility skill for Zander, possibly. As he transforms into a rabbit, it appears to push nearby enemies back, and I'm presuming it gives him a speed boost while in rabbit form. Then we have the really interesting one, the Polymorph. Zander throws his hat over enemies and appears to turn everyone in the area into a sheep. It's not single target, it's AoE, and that seems incredibly powerful. It's not like other supports don't have this. I mean, you look at Sirius for example, it is something that other supports have, but it's a very interesting ability. And then finally we have the ultimate ability. This ability summons a clone of Zander who mirrors all of his abilities, and this looks really strong. It's actually quite reminiscent of the Psychopomp ultimate from Bloodline Champions, but it also seems to have some kind of recast function. It's not clear what will happen when you recast it, but it definitely does something. As I said earlier, his ability where he teleports and summons a clone, in this particular clip it seems like it's casting Mouse 1 as well. So I'm not entirely sure what to make of that. And then we have 2 other abilities that I'm presuming are EX abilities, but who knows, maybe they're the regular abilities and the ones I've already mentioned are the EX versions. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So he has an ability that puts some cards around him that look like some kind of shield. The animation looks somewhat similar to Raigon's parry, but unfortunately you don't see any enemy interaction with it, so it's hard to say exactly what it does right now. Secondly, we have some kind of ground AoE ability. It looks like it might push enemies back and possibly heal allies a little bit too. You only see this ability once I think, so I'm unsure on this one. Anyway, very exciting stuff. I can't wait to see him actually being played so we can see the numbers. He seems to have a very mobile and versatile kit, but how he plays will depend on a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure how he self-heals. We don't know how long the cooldowns will be, and we don't even know which ability goes on which key, so who knows what will cost energy and what won't. In any case, it seems very likely that we'll be seeing him either Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'll do a follow-up to this then. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battle Right guides, news and discussion. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.